Facts First presents. When a mom saw what this doctor was doing with her kids, she captured his actions on camera. Before we get into this video, help us spread the word about Facts First by clicking that like button. And also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Trips with your children to the hospital are never fun. In most cases, you and your children need to wait for hours to see a doctor. Also, when your children are hurt or injured, they'll be whining and crying, which can increase your stress level greatly. When a little girl named Autumn had to go to the hospital in 2017, she was expecting a difficult day, but boy, was she wrong! The family is from Jacksonville, Florida, and when Autumn complained of a sore throat, her mother knew she needed to see a doctor. And she had 2 other daughters, so she loaded all 3 of them into the car and headed toward the emergency room. Autumn and her 2 sisters, Winter and Kristlynn, were sitting in the room waiting for the doctor when a medic named Dr. Matthew came into the room. He saw the family been sitting there for quite a while and figured the girls were probably getting bored and impatient. When he walked into the room, he realized, yep, his suspicions were right. The girls did not look happy, and Mom looked frazzled. He decided that when he got into that room, he was going to do something to brighten their day. When Dr. Matthew saw how bored the girls looked, he took out his phone and turned on some music. Next, he started dancing. The girls immediately got excited, and they started dancing with him. Each of the girls was showing off all of their best dance moves. While all of this was going on, the girl's mom watched with a giant smile on her face. Well, shortly after this, Mom took out her phone and started recording the entire thing. After the dance party ended, the girl's mom got the news that Autumn had strep throat, so they were given a prescription and then released to go home. The girl's mom was happy that what she thought would be a miserable time at the hospital turned out to be a great time for her children. She knew that she had Dr. Matthew to thank for that. The girl's mom was so impressed by what the doctor had done, she posted her video on social media. She wanted people to see what a great and caring doctor he was. And it wasn't long before the video went viral. It was even seen by a famous person. Talk show host and comedian Ellen DeGeneres saw the video, and she commented on it. In the caption, she wrote, "Their sister was sick, so the doctor cheered them up with this dance. I love this." The girl's mom thought it was incredible that Ellen DeGeneres had seen her post and commented on it. Things like that do not happen very often for people, especially single mothers. Well, Ellen DeGeneres, she wasn't the only person to be impressed with the video. When the local news, Action News Jax, saw the video, they loved it. They decided to send a reporter to the hospital to find this Dr. Matthew. They contacted the mother and asked her to bring her daughters to the hospital as well so that they could have a reunion on camera. They wanted to make a sequel to the first video that she posted. In the news report, the doctor, who always seemed to be happy, was wearing his scrubs as usual and sitting in an exam room with the 3 girls. This time they weren't dancing. Instead, they were singing. The doctor was doing most of the singing. The girls were beaming with pride. The doctor was goofing around with the girls, and they thought he was hilarious. The reporter realized right away that the first video, that wasn't a one-time thing. It was clear he was always an upbeat person with a big heart. She called him a doctor with a knack for making kids laugh. It's really important when you're working in a children's hospital where kids always need some cheering up. He says that while treating his patients' illnesses is his first priority, making them smile and feel comfortable, that's equally as important. He believes that laughter is the best medicine, so he makes sure to make his patients laugh. Fortunately, Dr. Matthew is really good at it too. He did admit to loving his job, and he told the Action News Jax reporter that not every day is that fun. He discussed having traumatic experiences of losing some young patients, but it never made him want to stop coming back to work. He told the reporter that he had gone to the funerals for the children that he had lost. Some of his coworkers told him that he gets too close to the children and he shouldn't put his heart into it. Dr. Matthew disagrees, though. He says that he will walk away from medicine the day his heart is no longer in it. The thousands of people who saw the first video and the follow-up from the news station agree that Wilson Children's Hospital is lucky to have a doctor on staff like Dr. Matthew. It's a doctor who puts his patients above all else. He's the perfect example of what a good doctor should be. Plus, he's a great dancer. Subscribe for more.